Hello everyone. Today's yoga flow is going to be all about universal love, moving your body so that way you feel connected not only to yourself, but to everything and everyone around you. So having this connection with divine, loving energy, with the universe, with your spirit, and the spirit of life all around you. So I hope this gives you a nice boost for your day, that it makes you feel calm, inspired. Let's get to it. Starting in our comfortable seated position, our easy pose. Let's bring our hands onto our knees and add our mudra with our index and thumb together. And then allowing this mudra to hug our knees, our eyes to close gently, and our breath to soften. This mudra allows us to have a better sense of concentration, a better sense of connection with our body, so that the mind can find focus. The mind can find stillness. Connecting better with ourselves so we can access all this love that we have within. As you release this pose, start to feel your fingertips, just rubbing your fingers, and then placing your hands together and rubbing your hands. Just allowing this warmth to come into your body. We're going to take a big inhale, rising our arms up, open your heart, open your chest, arms wide. And then exhale, place your hands behind you and let yourself lean forward. Head down, chin tucked in. And then repeating, inhale, lifting yourself up and open to the sky. And then exhale, leaning forward and releasing the neck. Start to feel your shoulders. Inhale, rise up. Opening the upper body. Exhale, releasing forward. Be gentle on your neck. Hold a little longer if you need. And then one last time, bringing the arms up. We're going to cross our hands, clasping our hands together in a little twist. And then holding the pose. As we start to feel the light in our heart expanding all around us. Feel free to look up towards your fingertips if that feels good. And then a slow exhale, release your hands down to your sides. We're going to go over with our right arm. Inhale, raise your right arm up to the sky, placing your hand behind your head and gliding your left hand towards the left side. Can really feel your rib cage opening, your lungs being free. And then we can stretch that right arm up to the sky. And then releasing our head and our neck down to the mat, reach your arm over your ears. You can either stay on your hand or go all the way down to your elbow to feel this stretch all in the side body. And then exhale, coming back up, going over to the left side. Inhale, lift your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, hand behind the head and gliding towards the right side of the mat. And just bring life into your body. Bring oxygen, bring energy, stretching the left fingertips up to the sky. Inhale, rise. And exhale, lowering the head towards the mat. And stretching a bit deeper this time. And then exhale, releasing back to seated. Preparing your legs now. Place your feet in front of you and just adjust yourself to go behind on your elbows. Make sure your heart stays open here. Lifting the knees, we're going to do a couple of knee circles to warm up the lower body. Just opening the knees and closing gently. And then when you're ready, lift your right leg up to the sky, stretching the leg, and start to warm up the foot and the ankle. Gentle foot circles here. You can feel a bunch of heat coming into the belly. And then we're going to flex the right foot and start to open the hips. Inhale, open the hips towards the right. And exhale, coming back into center. Just a couple of times like that, feeling the control in your hip joints. Allowing energy to circulate. And then placing that right foot and going over to the left side. Flexing your left foot and moving the toes here. Make sure you don't sink into your shoulders, that your heart is always lifting forward. And then going ready for the hip opening. Inhale, open to the left, and exhale, center. Keep the motion fluid. And just one more time like that. Inhale, open, exhale, up, and then placing that foot back down. And using your abs, coming back up to seated. We're going to cross our right leg over to the left side. And grabbing the knee here, really pushing your chest towards this leg, warming up your heart space, and breathing in the pose. Like a beautiful hug. To have more space and more comfort, stretch your left leg out in front of you, flexing your left toes, and sending so much love into this part of your body. Keeping that hug with the left hand. Stretch your right arm out behind you and allow for a gentle twist. We're going to feel the pressure in our glute muscles, but also in our spine. And if we want to take this a bit further, stretch your left arm out in front of you, in front of that right knee, and take that mudra with your index and thumb. And just hold the pose, looking behind your right shoulder. And going a little bit deeper with every breath. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, release the twist. And placing your hands on either side, we're going to start to shift our way over to our left hand. Keep your right leg crossed over top and stretch your right arm out in front of you, retaking your mudra. Now I can shift my position to show you better. Your left leg is stretched out behind you, flexing that left foot and keeping your gaze on your fingertips. And coming back to a space of calm, a space of concentration. We're going to take this pose a bit further. Press your left hand into the mat. And pressing your feet, we're going to lift our hips up to the sky. Inhale, rise up, and stretch that arm over the head. Feeling the beautiful strength in this pose. And with control, slowly exhale and bring your hips back down, looking towards your mudra. And then exhale, placing both hands onto the mat. Come back into a seated position, but uncross this right leg this time. Placing our left hand into the mat, right arm in front. We're going to lift our hips up and back into our wild thing. Make sure you lift those right heel off the mat. And you just breathe, feeling free in your heart. And then exhale, coming down with control. And then bringing both knees into the chest, releasing the neck for a nice moment here with yourself. Love starts from within. Loving yourself, loving your soul. If you need to bring your head back, give yourself the stretch that you need. And then going over to the left side, crossing your left leg over top, and going into that nice stretch into your glute muscles. Feel how the pose just hugs your heart center. And then to get more space, stretch that right leg out in front, flexing the right foot. And preparing for our twist, we're going to hug the knee with the right hand and twist backwards towards the left side, towards the left shoulder. Seeing if it feels good down the lower back, in between the shoulder blades. And then if we want to go a bit further, stretching that right arm out in front of us, placing your index and thumb in your Gyan Mudra, and just pushing gently against that left knee. Using our Gyan Mudra allows us to connect with our deepest points of concentration. So that way we can ask for further knowledge, further assistance from the divine. Inhale gently and releasing your hands on either side. Prepare yourself to shift onto this right hand, lifting the hips gently and stretching out this time our left arm in front. Take a Gyan Mudra if that feels good, and just hold. Allowing this beautiful sense of knowledge and inspiration coming into your fingertips, into your arm, and collecting at your heart. The more you feel the love of the divine, the more you feel the love all around you. We're going to press that right hand into the mat and start to lift our hips up, pushing the feet. Inhale, rise up, stretching that arm all the way over the head, and hold. Beautiful engagement in all of the muscles here. And exhale, lower down with control. Coming back seated, uncross this left foot, placing it onto the mat, and changing arms, stretching this time. Your left arm in front, right arm into the mat, and lifting the hips up and over, lifting your heart up towards the sky. Lift your left heel off just a little bit so that you're really free here. And then exhale, coming down with control. Bringing both knees into the chest. And taking our hug, breathing into the body. And exhale, let it all out. Let out all the fear. Let out all the worry so that there's more space for love, for divine presence. Inhale, release your head back. And then exhale, opening the knees wide. Keep your feet together. We're just going to take a gentle circle with the hips. Feeling that there are less blockages in the body. You can move with freedom, with creativity. When you're ready, go to the other side. Just taking a gentle circular motion. And then when you're ready, coming into center, we're going to take our thumbs and press them in the center of our calves, right above the ankles, and then working our way up into the middle of our calves, pressing these wonderful points, working our way all the way up behind the knees. And then once you've reached up towards the knees, start back at the ankles, giving a good pressure and listening to any parts that feel sensitive, painful, or blocked. If you feel a part that is very sensitive, hold and give it a nice massage. And then coming back down to the ankles, hold your ankles and start to release your body forward with a nice exhale. Keeping the lower back long. And as you start to feel more comfortable, releasing the shoulders and then the head and the neck. Belly pushes forward and hips push backwards, so that way you have space in your lower body. And then slowly rolling up. We're going to take our right hand over to the right side And exhale as we stretch to that right side, giving a little massage in our left hips. Inhale, come up, and exhale, go towards the left side, gently massaging the right part of the body. Just getting love in all of those little hidden parts. And then slowly closing our knees together, taking one last hug for whatever you need so that you can feel the love within and you can share that love all around you. Coming back to your seated position, place your hands into prayer, rubbing with all this new energy, and place your hands onto your heart. And breathing in all of this light, absorbing this high frequency and this high vibration of love, universal, divine love. And on your next inhale, lift your arms up to the sky and placing your hands into prayer, knowing that love is all around you, and bowing your head down into Namaste. Thank you for your love today.